For those of you who have watched the program, you know that I'm a very, very devoted to shrimp, to mussels, to just about any kind of seafood. Well, China City in Freeland has come up with one that I have never had, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's called Walnut Shrimp, and Forrest Harvest is from Green Bank, and you discovered this and kind of liked it, huh?
Oh, yes. Oh, we started as an appetizer, and after that I had the entree, and no one touched it. Mine.
All yours.
So now, Jack, it's an entree?
It's entree. Some people use for appetizers. And,
all right. Okay, we're going to have walnut shrimp, and Florence, we're going to ask you to step out, but then ask you to step back in and check to see if you did it right.
I will.
Okay. Jack, walnut shrimp.
Yes.
Where'd the idea come from?
Well, this dish has been around with the Chinese,
Really?
food. We just have it and twist it around our
It's
family
amazing
tradition.
how much wonderful food there is in the world that we've never tasted, and that one of the things that we like to do on this show is bringing the folks some of that food, and this is one of them. I'm looking at those walnuts; they look so.
Okay,
good.
let's get started.
Let's go.
Okay, well, first we're going to start with the fresh shrimps. We're going to peel it and clean it and cut it.
Okay.
Wow. We probably want to just do a few of them, just show it. We don't want to spend a lot of time.
It doesn't take a long time to shell
So we
shrimp.
just
I like that trick, though, of peeling the shrimp that way. You take the outer
we just hold
end of the coat
hold
off,
it back,
and then just a little tug, and the rest of it comes right off.
The whole thing comes out.
pose it.
Yep.
Handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to trim it.
So you're cutting just along the backside, along the spine.
Just enough to open up so we can take the veins off and clean it. Let's just start with like a.
Okay.
Basically, this is all pretend it's peel.
Okay.
We'll put a little water on it to marinate. Just lightly a teaspoon of salt and quarter spoon of baking soda.
That's what intrigues me. I read this recipe ahead of time, and I saw that baking soda in there, and I thought, wow, I've never seen that before, and yet it makes perfect sense if, it would freshen it up. Just
We
the way
marinate
baking
for
soda.
about hour and a half, and basically the baking soda just make the shrimps swallow it up, and so make it taste really, really crispy. And so if you don't do that when you deep fry the prawn, it actually really chewy. It tastes like a pork almost by the time it's done.
Yes, I've had
that.
And
wow.
So this is basically we marinate for an hour and rinse it off on the water, circulate for another hour and a half, just enough to keep changing fresh water afterwards. Take the baking soda out and clean up really nice.
Clean water, yeah.
Yeah. So
and those have been
this has been
that, right?
Then treated in marinades, and we're gonna.
And they actually look a little different after they've been marinated like that.
Yeah, and makes shrimps pops it up a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And so,
the whole shrimp is bigger.
I love that.
So we're gonna put a little egg yolk, probably half the.
Just the white, I see.
Just the white.
Just the egg white. I'm sorry. So.
And that's classic Chinese technique before you fry something to toss it in egg white.
We toss it around a little bit, and I actually add a little bit of cornstarch to make it thicker. It's like a second layer.
It gives the best texture for frying. I never knew this growing up in America.
We basically
the egg white and flour.
Egg white and cornstarch.
And cornstarch. Most people would go with the butter, I probably.
Or we do the, flour egg wash, then breadcrumb maybe.
Yes.
But this technique gives you such an interesting texture.
So we cover it up with cornstarch, which is all.
I feel like I'm getting a free cooking lesson here. Free cooking lesson. I just love this.
There we go.
And you leave quite a bit of it on there, I see.
Yeah.
I think when I tried to do it at home, I took too much off.
Normally we get it all coated and leave it in the refrigerator, let it sit for a couple hours.
Do you have to let them not touch? Or can they be just stacked together
they don't
like
really
that?
touch when you fry it. Sometimes they stick together. You just
But I
gotta
mean,
shake
when
it.
you stick it in the refrigerator before you fry it?
Oh, we just stick it in like that.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have to worry about them sticking together.
Not a lot of
George,
work to it.
You do me help me a favor. Put it in for about 2.5 minutes on the fire.
Oh, on the fryer.
Deep fryer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
There's some more water down here if you need it.
Oh, perfect.
There you go.
Get the towel.
Yeah, I'll ring
We
that
can
for
probably
you.
just dump it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that should be okay.
Working with
There we go.
hot oil and you don't fool with it. Okay, that's boiling real good.
We'll let it do it. So we'll make the sauce now.
Isn't this the neatest little cooker, deep fryer?
You know, a lot of times I think people are intimidated by frying stuff at home. Do you have any tips to make it easier?
Well, this is a nice little deep fryer you can buy for home. You know, it's like 80, 90 bucks, and it's easier, safer than say use a pan. You don't know what the temperature is going to be like.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's great.
Nice way to go. So basically, we're going to make the sauce. The walnut sauce is.
And this sauce blows me away.
we use 1 ounce sweet milk.
Sweetened condensed milk from a
Sweet
can.
condensed milk. That's right.
And who would ever guess that would be in the sauce?
And the
for sure.
mayonnaise.
Sweetened condensed milk and mayonnaise.
Yeah, just that's it basically. the
Never
sauce.
seen anything like that.
So we mix it.
That is fascinating to me.
Yeah, we put a tiny little lime juice in it, just lightly.
Oh yeah, just take the edge
Yeah.
off that
Yep.
sweetness.
So, how we doing on the
I
shrimp,
think
George?
we're doing okay. But
We're doing okay. We'll leave the salt.
You know, I read a lot of cookbooks, but I've never seen anything quite like this. This
So I'm going to
is
start making the
fascinating to me. I
decoration
love
for the plate.
So just some simple half
Basic
moons of orange slice.
but nice color. You know, a nice color.
It's a Chinese
For
tradition. You know, a
presentation.
lot of American probably use lemon, but we just this has been a tradition for us. So
I like the way in a Chinese meal the sweet isn't separated out and left to dessert. You know, you get a little something sweet at any course.
yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
Should be a little bit longer, maybe. Probably. Oh, you gotta look at sometimes when the chin like golden brown a little bit, and then
Yeah.
when they
Okay.
pretty much cooking.
They're
I
getting
always
there.
look too. I think that's my indicator for doneness is the actual sensory clue. But they're
there.
floating. I think those look ready, George.
Think so? Let me see. Yeah, they're floating good.
Ask the
It's
master.
really good. So let's sit for 1 second. Let cool down. Drip the oil.
This is a dish I am going to make at home. I love this.
Really easy.
Isn't that beautiful?
But it's so friendly and I don't know. It's like a happy dish. I love it.
Can you dump it in here?
And
So right out of the fryer into
Yep.
that mixture
The sauce.
of mayonnaise and sweetened condensed
We'll
milk.
just mix it.
I never would have guessed
Yeah.
that
If you
was
like
what
more
was in
sauce,
there.
you just mix a little more sauce. If you like less, not so sweet, then just don't have to put so much in it.
And I can hear the crispiness
Yes,
of
yeah.
those as you hit them with a spoon. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Florence, you found a good one, didn't you? You really did. Florence is over
This
there
has
looking
been
at this saying,
a
"That's my
really
turn.
good
It's my
selling
turn."
item for us, like the best-selling element.
Well, it sounds so good. The
Both
idea of
for
shrimp
fish.
and orange and
Beautiful.
walnut.
Thank you.
Then we got the walnuts. I mean, we make our own.
Yeah.
You can buy in the store. It's probably easier for.
So tell me about these walnuts.
Yeah.
They're sweet or salty or both?
Well, this walnut we bought it with when it's unpeeled, and we boil it with baking soda for about a couple hours. Just boil for a long
a
time.
couple of hours.
Yeah,
Wow.
just soak in, a lot of water soak in. Then we rinse it off really, really good on water, which is nice and clean. Then we'll fry it on the really clean oil. After that, we had a hot pan of honey right next to the fire oil. As soon as it's done, we flow into the honey and cook it and bring it up and lay it and put sesame on top.
Sesame on top.
And let it cool down.
Wow.
It's nice and crispy right now.
Well,
so.
can we put some there on top? And
Yes.
then Florence is. I'm going to need a couple of forks over here.
I am so impressed with this, Jack.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you,
Forks?
sir. Yes. All right, Florence, here you go.
Florence, you are so wonderful to bring us this recipe. I've
Indeed.
never
Thanks
seen
for having
anything
us.
like
Isn't he
it.
wonderful?
Jack is wonderful. I can't wait to go to your restaurant.
A little bit hot, I think.
A little bit hot.
A little bit hot.
Well,
Still
you ever
has
stop
the-
by Woodby Island, stop by, say hi. So,
I will indeed.
Oh, yes. Well,
does it taste okay?
Oh, it's perfect.
Thank you, thank
Wonderful.
you.
Wonderful. No, I have to take this.
You get to take all
You
that.
gotta have the recipe in your home. Call
Gotta
us,
have it.
1-800-443-1999. Jack, thank you so much, Florence. Thank you so much. You enjoy.
Thank you.